Hi there, students. An argosy. An argosy is a noun. Let's see, most commonly I think today you will find this word an argosy, meaning a rich source of something, a rich supply of something. Very often of information or stories or folklore. There's a book that is one of my favourites that I like to use, is what called an Argosy of Fables, and it's a huge list of different fables and stories from all over the world. I think there are probably a couple of thousand stories in it, so that's why I love the book An Argosy of Fables. The library is an argosy of information if you know where to look. He's an argosy of funny stories and jokes. When I asked my grandmother about the past, she produced an argosy of photographs. Yeah, a mine of information. Let's see, if we go back, an argosy is actually a fleet of merchant ships, all belonging to the same owner. Okay, so a fleet of trading merchant vessels, all belonging to one owner. And you will find this used by Shakespeare in A Merchant of Venice, or in the Taming of the Shrew. Okay, an argosy, a fleet of merchant ships. Also, an argosy can be just a single large merchant ship. And I think here we should look at the origin of this word argosy. Argosy, or ragusa, was the old Italian name for the city of Dubrovnik in Croatia. Yeah, and in Italian they called this Ragusa, and this was a big port, and the Italians used the word Ragusea, meaning a Ragusan ship, or a ship from Dubrovnik, that then became used as well as a fleet of ships. And that's effectively how it came into the English language. I think the people from Ragusa or Dubrovnik had a specific types of merchant ships, and that's why it becomes the ship. And then I think a merchant ship has an abundant supply of weird and wonderful things, and then that's moved on to mean a rich supply of. He told me an argosy of adventures. When I go to the central fruit and veg market, there is an argosy of different fruits and vegetables that might be bought. Or an interesting fish market has an argosy of varieties of fish that you can buy. Now you're going to ask me about formality. Let's see, I would give this word probably a 6 in formality, although you're going to have one great problem with it, is most people are going to think that are not going to know the word of it, that know the meaning of it. They're not going to know the word. So you're going to have to explain it. It's quite a rare word as well, which means that makes it sound literary and a little bit formal, but I don't really think it's actually such a formal word. They're an argosy of words to describe things in English, so be careful where you use it. I'd use it in a semi-formal or a formal essay, and then they can go and look it up in the dictionary. Yeah, because you'll probably find your vocabulary is much better than that of many native speakers. Yeah, you know an argosy of words compared to them. Okay, an opulent supply, an opulent collection. His collection contained an argosy of Roman coins. boats. Huge variety of different types. Notice as well, it's not related to the Argo, Jason and the Argonauts. That's related to the word nautical or a sailor. This is related to Ragusa, which is Italian for what used to be Dubrovnik. So, yeah, there are an Argosy of videos in my channel. I hadn't thought of that example. Anyway, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. An Argosy.